You are what I waited for. Oh, you make me touch the sky when I'm down. 'Cause when I'm with you, I'm fine. When you go, I'm sad. I like my life with you. Oh, 'cause you are my one love, one love. And I'm not saying lies, you're the one in my heart, my heart. You make me feel alive, I feel crazy when you make me smile, smile. Feel like I can fly, fly. One love, one love.
Hi YouTube, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. It is 1:32 for us right now. Why are you looking at me? Sorry. I'm on my way to go get something to drink because I am just so lethargic today. It's one of those days where my myotonic dystrophy is getting the best of me. You know, it's one of those days where like medicine doesn't help. Nothing's helping right now, so yeah. Anyways, so I am on my way to go get something to drink. Now, found out something that is really scary today that has happened to us today. So my mother called me. When I say my mother, I mean like my mom, my biological mom, not my mom, but not my mother-in-law, my actual mom, called me and she's like, "Hey, did you see the news this morning?" And I'm like, "No, we don't have that kind of TV. I mean, we have news, I just don't watch it because I put my, oh, I need to be going 20, it's a school zone. I put my child before, you know, before what I need to watch, I guess. I probably should watch some news, but I didn't. Anyways, my mom goes, "So Ellacare is on recall." What? If you guys don't know what Ellacare and Ellacare Jr. is, it's a powdered formula, and Carolyn, that's what she eats. And I go, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, Ellacare and Ellacare Jr. is on a recall. For what? And she goes, "Yeah, people are saying that like it has salmonella in it, or there's some bacteria that's been found in it, blah blah blah." Like, okay. And so she Snapchatted me the URL that she was on, and sure enough, it said something about salmonella poisoning in the formula. And I'm like, what? So I don't know what the heck is going on there, but I'm like, what the heck? So I was like, okay, that's really weird. So I'm like, okay. So I call Interim Home Care, which is the person that gives us her formula. And I say, "Hey, I just heard on the news that like Ellacare Jr. is on recall." And she's like, "It is on recall, but I'm gonna tell you, it's probably nothing to be alarmed about, blah blah." I'm like, "No, I'm already alarmed. Like this, like my child has some of the symptoms that they're saying that is causing this." So there's like 5 or 6 symptoms. One is losing weight. The other is irritation. The other one is there's a like things on the skin that involves like temperature changes, like cold temperature changes, sweating or chills, and what was the other one? Rapid movement. cans, like if you had a seizure or something. And then what was the other one? There was one more. A rash. So I was like, okay, she doesn't have a rash anywhere in her body, but she's been losing weight rapidly. If you guys haven't watched my other videos, please go watch them. That'll explain everything. Like, you'll know that this has been happening for a couple months now, where she's been losing weight, and I've been really worried about it. So she's been losing weight, and then she's been irritable. And if you watch my other videos, you can see her, and you can see that she's kind of irritable. And where, you know, I thought, oh, she's just being a 2-year-old. But it might not be because she's just being a 2-year-old. It might be because of this poisoning. Now, they said the poison and the bacteria that they have found in these cans can cause these kinds of symptoms. So I go up to Trent and I'm like, babe, we can't use Elecare anymore. I looked at all the cans and it said it has this barcode, or these barcodes. There's like 4 barcodes. It has these barcodes, or if the expiration date is April 1st, 2022, or after, there is a good possibility that it has poisoning or bacteria in it, because they had found it in the building and in one of the cans that they mixed the stuff up in. So Trent goes, oh my gosh, let's check the barcodes on every single can that we have gotten in the last 2 months. Alright, we open up all the boxes. We get 1 can out of each because they all have the same barcode if they're in the same box. We get 1 can out of each box, and we go upstairs, we check the barcodes. Sure enough, they're all on recall. So I called him on home care back and I said, hey, the cans that we have are on recall. We checked it, blah, blah, blah. We need a solution. And they said, we do have a substitute that you can give her, but I have to check if there's enough because we're on a shortage right now. Okay, alright. So she checks, sure enough, they have some, and they're like, hey, we do have enough. We'll send it to you today. I'm assuming you need it today. I was like, absolutely. And she's like, alright, well, we'll send it to you today between 2 and 7. Okay, perfect. She needs to get back on at 4. Hopefully they sent it at 4. Or before 4. So, I'm hoping that happens. But, he also said that we are not allowed to get the cans back to them. And I don't want to throw them, I don't want to necessarily throw them away. I mean, I know they have, like, they might have bacteria poisoning in them, but I don't know if I don't know what to do. So, I called one of the moms that also use Elecare that I know, and she said she heard about it, and today she had called the manufacturer, and the manufacturer said that they can send them back. They will test the cans just to make sure that there's no bacteria or poison in them. If there is, then they will update the news and the world and whatever. But they will reimburse you for that money that you paid on those cans. They have taken them off the shelf at the store and things like that. As of today, they took that off the shelf and things like that. Oh, excuse me. But I don't know what's going to be going on forth to here, or we're going on forward. I'm not really sure. We might just, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. The reason why she's on Elecare is because she's allergic to, well, I don't know, she's allergic to milk, but she's had problems with my breast milk. She's had problems with Similac, which has milk in it. And then we did Similac soy. Similac soy is also, it didn't work with her. She was having urine in her blood, whatever. Also, if you are a parent, Similac and, oh, what was the other one? Similac, Elecare. Gosh, there was one more. Go on WSBT.com or go on Abcott, ABBOCOTT, I think it is, .com, or just put in Google like formula recall, like powdered formula recall for babies or something like that, and it'll tell you there's 3 of them. There's Similac, something else, and then Elecare. And it doesn't matter if it's Elecare Infant or Elecare Junior, the same thing. So, I mean, it's not the same thing, but it's the same, it's in the same building that they found this in. So, so anyways, that is where you need to go to find out more information, find out the symptoms and things like that. I would definitely, if you are a mom and you are giving your baby formula, I would definitely go on there and look to see what formulas are doing to babies, and see if you need to call a dietitian. If your baby has any of these symptoms, you need to go to the pediatrician immediately and be like, my baby's having these symptoms, and your doctor can prescribe you a different formula that is like your formula, because with babies you don't want to change their formula cold turkey, but they will give you a similar formula to your baby, that it won't mess with her or his digestive system. So please be very, very careful of that. I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that, because it is very, very important. Nothing else has happened today yet. I will come back on here and either close it, or I will tell you anything that's happened during the day today. So thank you for watching. I will be back in a little bit. Okay, Carolyn's finally in bed. So I want to say nothing happened the rest of the day. Oh wait, something did happen. So Carolyn I had to give her orange juice, Pedialyte through her J tube today, because her food came really late. It came at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's like an hour past when she was supposed to get on. And so anyways, I have got to say that I got to say what I did, because if you have that problem, Pedialyte and orange juice to keep your baby sugar up, that's what you gotta do. Okay, but they came late and they called me and they go, we're gonna be there in 5 minutes. And I'm like, okay, question, do you have this? They do this every single time. I'm like, do you have 3354 West 3200 North Ogden or Plain City? And they're like, we have Ogden. I'm like, it's not Ogden. I had a feeling you had Ogden. That's why I asked you. I said, it's Plain City. I said, if you put in Still Creek Parkway, then I told him. I was like, once you get in this complex, call me and I'll tell you the directions. So he did. He put in Still Creek Parkway, called me, and then I told him the directions to my house. I'm not going to say on here. And, because if you put in my address, it won't go to my house. Like, you'll be going to Ogden. Like, it won't go anywhere else. And if you put Still Creek Parkway and then my address, it still won't go. It still won't go. It'll go to a different house in my complex. This is crazy. So, anyways, our house is not on Google Maps. But, so anyways, yeah, so he called me when he got to my complex, and I was like, hey, you go here, 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 here. So anyways, well, that's why I just said my address, because if you put my address, it won't take you to my house. So, anywho, so we are, I'll take you to somebody else's house. It's someone's house. That house has a lot of kids. So, like, they have like 5
or 6 kids in the house. It's crazy. Over there. I always hear them, like, their kids are crazy. I hear them all bouncing around, yelling. The summertime is crazy. They like a trampoline in their backyard. They're crazy. They're crazy. Anyways, and they're like always home. It's really weird. Anyways, they have like a lot of games at their house. So they have like this rope game where you like rope it, like you like roping like cattle. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyways, I'll explain that another day. But this is the end of the video. So they kindly came. I'll show you what they gave me, just in case you guys are having the same trouble. And if you guys want to go to the store and buy this, you can, or go on Amazon even. Amazon probably has it. And it's a junior kind. This is 1 plus. So if they're 1 year old, baby's 1 year old, you can give them this too. I left it there for a while so you can like screenshot it or write it down. So that's what they gave me, in place of the Ella Care. So if you guys need to get that, go get it. I'm gonna end this video right here. If you're new, my name is Brenton and my daughter's name is Carolyn. This are my Tonic Dystrophy journey. I didn't show Carolyn at all. Maybe I will put a video in of her at the end of this video. If you're not new, you know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up, like us, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, bye.